Okay. C5, C2, R2, C6, R10. Ano yung mga roads na yun? So, kunyari nagdadrive ka along Metro Manila, papansin mo, instead na nakalagay EDSA, nakalagay C4. O kaya, dadaan ka ng Taft Avenue, nakalagay R2. So, ba't ganun? So, we will explain the differences between yung circumferential and radial road and saan ito makikita and ano yung history behind this. So, alam niyo naman yung kasabihan na all roads lead to Rome, di ba? So, in this case, all roads lead to Manila or Intramuros kasi that's where Metro Manila originate from. It's like the city center before World War II happened, before World War One happened, before the Americans came, and before um, nag-sprawl throughout the present-day Metro Manila. Lahat ng mga roads, buildings, houses, etc. So, paano mag-gets yung concept ng circumferential tsaka radial road? Pag sinabi natin circumferential road, ito yung mga roads na paikot ng Intramuros. So, let's say this is, ano yung blue? Blue ba to? Let's say this is Manila Bay and we will draw yung mga C roads. C roads, paikot siya ng Intramuros. So, meron tayong C1, meron tayong C2, meron tayong C3. Yung C3, to be honest, hindi siya puno. Pero I will just draw it. Meron tayong C4, meron tayong C5, and meron tayong C6. Sorry, hindi na siya sa screen. So, circumferential roads are roads around Intramuros. Okay? Pag sinabing radial road, ito yung mga roads going to and from Manila. So, counterclockwise siya, starting from Intramuros. So, meron tayong R1, meron tayong R2, may R3, may R4, may R5, may R6, may R7, may R8, may R9, R10. Sorry, di nagkasya. Kasi 10 dapat yan. So, makikita niyo na parang spider web yung itsura ng Metro Manila. Kasi, on paper, pag dinanawin mo ang Metro Manila, all roads dapat ay either paikot ng Maynila at papunta sa Maynila or sa Intramuros in specific. Um, so, kung makikita natin yung satellite map ng Metro Manila, dito sa gitna, yung Intramuros. Tapos, yung sinabi ko kanina na radial roads, R1, this is R2, R3, R4, somewhere here, R5, R5 is somewhere here, R6, R7, R8, wait, ang masyado mali, R9, R10. So, radial roads going to Manila. Tapos, meron tayong mga C roads. Sorry, dapat nag-switch tayo ng color. Pero, similar naman yung concept niya. Basta ang pinaka-importante, ang magiging point of reference natin is yung EDSA, which is C4. Tapos, R2 somewhere here. And then, this is R3 somewhere here. Basta ganyan. Tapos, C5 somewhere along the lines here. Pero hindi siya fully complete eh. Oops, sorry. Pag ganyan dapat siya. Tapos C6, somewhere here sa south, hindi pa siya 100% tapos. Pero pag natapos yung C6, paikot siya dapat. Ganyan. Gets niya? So, para magiging web siya. So, in theory, you can get from anywhere in Metro Manila using the C and R roads. So, in theory din, if wala kang GPS, wala kang Google Maps, if as long as makita mo yung mga C roads, hindi ka maliligaw. So, mas may make sense siya pag renotate mo yung Metro Manila. Ito yung Manila Bay. Tapos, dito sa may Intramuros. Ganun din. So, C1, C2, C3, C4 EDSA somewhere here. C5, wait, tanang ayos. Tapos C6. di siya 100% tapos. Tapos, yung sinabi ko mga radial roads, R1, R2, R3, R4, asan yung R7? R7, R8, R9, R10. Yan. So, parang organized mess, diba? So, by circumferential and radial roads. So, this is part of the Metropolitan Thoroughfare Plan of the 1940s. So, part siya ng urban planning works na ginagawa. I think it was during or post-war to help rebuild Manila sana into a world-class city. May plans kasi before na gusto nila gawing capital city, yung QC. Pero, dinag din siya to Manila a few decades later. So, um, on paper, ito dapat yung long-term plan na gagawin. Pero, ang daming mga circumferential and radial roads na hindi 100% complete. Tulad ng sa C3, so para instead na sa Araneta siya dadaan, papuntang Buendia Avenue sa Makati, Pasay, may gap between that. So, hindi siya buo. And our roads then, I think, hindi full yung R4 kasi it breaks somewhere within Makati. C5, hindi rin siya 100% complete kasi you can't reach C5 papuntang R10, R9, R8 kasi may gap sa huge part of QC. And C6, it's not even halfway there. So, hindi siya 100% complete. Pero in theory, yung mga roads dapat ay complete siya. Pero ang ginawa na lang nila is they renamed the roads or reassigned the roads to be part of that R or C road. So, it's there on paper pero hindi siya yung full na uninterrupted road na radial or circumferential. So, I made a table here of the different roads. So, R1 is from Manila to Cavite. R2 is Manila to Parañaque through Taft Avenue. R3 is SLEX, Manila to Muntinlupa. R4 is Manila to Taguig, Manila Makati Taguig, which is through JP Rizal. R5 is yung Quezon City, Pasig to Cainta using Ortigas Avenue. R6 is Manila to Marikina using the Magsaysay, Aurora, and Marcos Highway. R7 yung pinakamahaba is from Espanya Boulevard to Commonwealth Avenue. R8 is Manila to QC from A. Bonifacio, Quezon City, Quezon Boulevard and Quirino Highway. Dadaan siya briefly ng NLEX. And R9 is Manila to Valenzuela, which is Rizal Avenue, MacArthur Highway, and dire-diretso na siya all the way north. And R10, which is yung Manila to Navotas. And this is the only radial road na tinatawag na R10. I haven't heard anyone says, oh, doon tayo sa R2. Ano R2? Taft Avenue. I haven't heard anyone say the R word, the R word, any R road aside from R10. So it's just an extension of Malapes Boulevard. Sa dulo siya ng sa may port area ng Navotas, Manila. So, yan. C roads is Manila to Manila lang and C2. C3 yung sinasabi kong partially. Tapos C4 is EDSA. C5 is Valenzuela to Las Piñas. Dulo niyan is Cavitex. Pero hindi pa fully tapos yung C5 South Link. So I can't say that C5 is 100% complete. And C6 is Taguig to Pasig. And it's not even halfway done. So looking at the satellite view, I think it makes sense. So reiterating, Intramuros is somewhere here. This is R1, R2, R3, R4 is somewhere here. R5, that's Cainta. R6 papuntang Marikina. R7 papuntang QC. R8 papuntang Quezon City, Quirino Highway. R8 is from north papuntang MacArthur Highway. Or I-9 yun. I think nabaliktad ko. Hindi, eto, R8 is yung papuntang QC through Manila Quirino Highway. R9 yung papuntang MacArthur Highway. R10 yung sa may port area papuntang Navotas. Yun. Clear na po tayo kung ano yung differences ng radial and circumferential roads. Um, Yan po. So, I hope it made sense. And if you'd like to hear more videos like this one, let me know kung anong topics ang gusto nyo. I can discuss it and provide more thorough research on. So that is Metro Manila explained, simplified. Thank you.